Hey guys, welcome back. This is ChosenArchitect, and today we'll be diving deep into some more Astral Sorcery. Hopefully you guys are ready. Alright guys, so I'm actually out here searching for Endermen. I've been searching for Endermen for quite a while, and I come across these little fellas. So, I'm guessing these are the Endermen that we have to fight? Okay, they're kind of tough. Oh, he's got buddies. And that guy. Did we get any ender dust? No. I have to keep looking for these Endermen. These are crazy little fellas. But at least they all gang up on each other. Oh, I hear one. Where is it, though? It's somewhere nearby. Wouldn't be making that noise. Let's see, can we slime sling up? Do we see anything? I hear it, but I don't see it. Yeah, I'm gonna continue looking. Maybe I'll end up finding one. Alright guys, so I found a couple more. Let's let them not kill me. Man, you take a lot of damage. Oh, good. Let's see if we can get another one, possibly from this guy. I think if we had luck, it'd be a lot better. We get a third one. Right now we have the equivalent of 2 ender pearls. Just 2. Okay, so we have 2 of this. That's good. Now we can get started with today's episode. Hopefully you guys are ready. Alright guys, so to be able to progress into Astral Sorcery, we're going to need to make a pan cast right here. And basically we're going to turn this, go ahead and throw that in there just so I can get it in and out. We're going to actually make this with some cobblestone. Let's get some cobblestone. Also I want to get some of this in here. Let's see, I have some gold. I need just 2. And I hope I can cast the stuff in here. I know I can cast gold in here. I wonder if I hope I can cast ender pearls inside the actual porcelain melter. If not, we do have access to do have access now to actually getting the Tinker smeltery up and running, but that is something that we don't fully have yet. So here's the pan cast. We take a look here. It does tell us right here. Basically what I'm going to be trying to do is get into Astral Sorcery. To get into Astral Sorcery, if we take a look at that, we are going to need a resonating wand. That's basically the start of the mod, and you need that to be able to craft things inside of your Astral Sorcery altar. And we need an ender pearl. To get an ender pearl, you need to cast it out into a pan cast, and 250 millibuckets of the molten ender pearl is equivalent to 1 ender dust, which we have here now, which is great. And if we have to go hunting again, we should. Those minis seem to spawn pretty frequently. At least they have for me. So I haven't seen any big full-size Endermen, so maybe they're just minis. But for right now, that's pretty much all I've seen. But yeah, we're going to get this casted out. Oh, I did not want to do... Can you... This is pretty much done. I think it'll create a blank cast for me anyways. Well, that was unintended. There's always a derp. Guys, there's always a derp. Let me go ahead and put this in here so I don't do that again. Alright, so right now I'm casting out the pan cast. I'm going to go ahead. I don't think this is actually used for anything. Okay, it's not. So this should work in here. And then we can cast it out and get ourselves that. So yeah, I ended up making myself a blank cast. I think these are used later on. Yeah, they're used later on in the extreme crafting table. But this should get me 2 ender pearls, I think. And we only need 1, I think, for right now. We only need 1. And it looks like it goes pretty fast with the porcelain tank down here. As you can see, we have ender pearl, and look at this. Should generate 1 ender pearl. Ah, perfect. Ah, so nice. So nice. Okay. I'm trying to figure out this right here. This is not... I wonder what I need to actually get this to complete. That is the question. It says you have begun spawning in the world, or the Endermen have begun spawning in the world. Slay them to obtain their ender dust. I have that. I don't know why that advancement didn't work. Ah, okay, perfect. So actually it works in a regular crafting table. I didn't have to do anything special, so that's good. Okay, so pretty much scratch putting in your altar. You don't have to do that, which is really good. The only thing I'm trying to figure out is, all right, guys, so I know this isn't the best way to do this. We're actually going to be working on making paper. And to do that, we need pulp. And the reason I want to make paper is because later on, as you can see right here with the Luminous Crafting Table, we can actually make this parchment a lot easier. Paper's not that hard to make, and it skips a lot of the process. So all we have to do is basically dry the stuff is the hardest part. So we need to get this. As you can see, sawdust and glue, you just need 2, and a bucket of water gets you 3. In the wooden basin, it's 3 sawdust and glue. I don't know why the recipe's like that, and you still get 3. So it's almost better just to set at the water's edge and not even use the basin, because then you would have to go back and forth to do that. I just don't see the reason why you would want to do that when you could just literally pop this in and you have 3, just like that. So I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they messed that up. I really don't have a clue. But yeah, you can just keep doing this. And the more buckets you have, the better off you're going to be later on. So might as well get that set up. And look at that. We're making tons of paper, just like this. And I think it's going to be good for right now. When it comes to paper anyways. We can always make more. I'm going to grab a couple buckets of water just to be on the safe side. There we go. And we should be good. All right, guys. So while we're waiting for those the paper to start working, I'm going to go ahead and grab my rock crystal that we marked earlier. And yeah, it's just basically all the way down here. I'm going to have to go down, grab the thing, and come back. I think I can just, yeah, I can use the torch there. Yeah, this guy was way down here. And at the very bottom, it was actually stuck in between bedrock, which is kind of crazy. But it's definitely there, and then we'll have to pillar back up. I don't know if every single rock crystal is directly below the original location, so I don't know if that's the case, but as you can see, we did spawn into some areas, and good thing we have slime boots, pretty much. So yeah, it's right here, and I should be able to pick it up. I do have the magnetic on there, so there we go. There's 2 rock, oh, we got 2 rock crystals from that. That's awesome. So yeah, now I have to make my way back. All right, guys, so looky here, just as I was walking on my way back, I ended up finding both of these rock crystals right here. So what I'm guessing is they're actually directly down below, and that I should be able to mine down, all the way down, and find them down there. Ooh, after we get past all this terracotta clay. I think I have a shovel in my bag. We gotta get past all this stuff. Fun. Yeah, I'm basically gonna dig a 2 wide all the way down until I find it, and hopefully we find some, and then there's some also across from us as well. So I might dig over there as well and see if I can't find it. It usually spawns right near bedrock, usually within 5 blocks of bedrock, so that's probably where it's going to be at. Alright guys, so I ended up going around prodding the ground basically everywhere. I went way down, and then I decided to come back up here, and that's where I basically dug a hole, and yeah, now let's go all the way down here. Bam. As you can see, I made my way across here. And yeah, this is where I was checking. Yeah, it wasn't down there. So I was like, okay, maybe if I go up and I start, like I dig a hole higher up, I can actually prod down and actually find exactly where it's at. And it says there's 2 ore here. So, bam. Now we got it. So I should be able to... Oh, there's more than 2. Oh, this is like a vein. Holy smokes. Oh, these are large veins? I didn't know that they were large veins. Okay. That's awesome. That just made life a lot easier. Okay. I can't pick you guys up. I don't really know what to do right now. So yeah, okay. Well, that's interesting. I didn't know they spawn in these really large veins like this. Okay, so now I have to basically, wait. Yeah, can I pick up some more? I don't know. I don't know how many I really need, honestly. Not this many yet. Every time I back away, that kind of reminds me of a spider, the way the textures are flashing. And because the shaders are messing them up. But, oh man, that's interesting. Okay, so I'm going to make my way back up, and I'll see you guys in a minute. Alright guys, so I'm back in the depths. As you can see, I've just been trailing along this pier, this like walkway here, trying to find some of this stuff. I'm trying to find more of this. And yeah, it's just not all over the place like you'd think it would be. So I'm trying to go up across these top little areas here. And the whole time, of course, I gotta have these in my hand. Because anytime I start taking damage is bad. So yeah. But it's probably not gonna be my like finding surface stuff is probably not gonna be the easiest to do. So that's where this rod comes in handy and helping us do that. I'm leading my trail, so hopefully I don't lose where I'm at and get lost. That would be not fun at all. Yeah, I'm trying to just, as long as I follow the light, I should be able to find this stuff. And find quite a bit of it, you know. So I'm gonna go ahead and gather up as much as I can, and I'll meet you guys back. Okay, guys. So I'm trying to get this thing popped up, and a hand went on me. I can't do anything about him either. I don't think. No, he's a shadow. I don't know what this is, but he's making some horrible noises. I think he's spawning mobs. This is horrible. He's making that noise. Yeah. I'm just trying to get this done. And then I can get out of here as soon as possible, because I do not want to spend that much time in here. Look at this. Oh no. You talk about jump scare. That's scary, man. He's just like a shadow. He doesn't even do anything. He just... he's here to scare you. I think you take damage if you get close to them. Ugh. Scary stuff. I don't think there's any, like, aquamarine over here. Yeah, I've just been doing this fun stuff. He's just been bothering me. Wish he would just leave me alone. Alright, guys, so now that I'm back, all of our papers should be ready to go. And we've went on a lot of adventures since we put this paper up here. So this is definitely some really dry stuff. But yeah, I think I realized why this Ender stuff didn't work. I have to actually complete this before this whole section unlocks. And then we'll get this, of course. And then we can actually find a better place to put our altar instead of on top of our house, which I don't think is exactly the best place for it. We're going to have to find somewhere for it. So, let's see. We can actually make the constellation now. I think that'd be a good thing to do. We can make a piece of constellation paper with this ritual. Requires 500, and I didn't realize this was this easy. I didn't, because I thought these crystals were going to be that hard to find. But yeah, we can actually get all of these because we have so many crystals. And we can do this multiple times because now we have the aquamarine. All we got to do is cast out some gold ingots, which isn't going to be hard at all. I just need to, you know, completely cast out this guy. I did read somewhere that there's a way to automate this. It requires a chicken and a pressure plate, and with the chicken wandering around, nah, I feel like that's not it's just not function. It just doesn't sound good to me. It just doesn't sound something. I mean, you could do it, I'm sure, but it's just not something that I'm interested in. You guys are probably going to say, why are you wasting all your bronze doing this when you could just throw it in here? I want to be able to carry my stuff around. I always make the sharpening kits. I've always liked making them. And it just requires 2 ingots worth to be able to make one. And right now, I mean, this holds so much durability, I'm probably never going to use all of these. So, I just like to have them on me. Okay, so, let's take a look here, though, real quick. I wanted to see, can we make a grindstone? Can we make this a quartz grindstone? We can. Okay, so it requires the luminous crafting table. Let's do this. It requires some planks. It requires marble and 2 sticks. Okay, I think we can make that guy. Let's go ahead and do that. I think you have to wait till it's nighttime to do this, so basically I'll have all this ready to go. Okay, so it's nighttime, as you can see, and look at this. This is not a really good place for this at all. This is nighttime, and it's still not even close to being full. But that's okay. We're going to go ahead and get that quartz grindstone made up, and hopefully this guy will actually work. So, it looks like it will. Don't get this wrong. This does look really good without shaders. This is horrible looking with shaders. Okay. But anyways, we do have the grindstone now. Apparently there's an 85% chance that we can double our ore by using this grindstone. That's why this is going to be an important tool for us, you know, going forward. So I wonder, can I take the gold cluster Okay, do I have to do it with an open hand, I think? And what do I get? I got 1 dust. Okay. I got 2 dust. Okay, so see, this is a way of doubling your output. Just by doing this. 4. It is 80% chance. Look at that. And it's not that hard to do either. You just shift right click to get it out. You can actually hold the item to shift right click. That's nice, actually. So now I can actually save on some resources and save time, you know, moving places. Okay, guys. All right. Completely disregard what I said about the grit. It doesn't work inside the melter. I don't know where it works, actually. But it doesn't work here. So keep that in mind. I don't know what the deal is with it. I guess it's not supposed to work here. It works in the alloy kiln. And that's about it. As far as I know, the arc furnace is the only way to turn it into an actual ingot. We're not going to be able to. We can use it for crystallization later on. That might be something that we have to do, but that's so weird. It tells you to make the stuff, but it doesn't accept it. I don't know if that sounds weird or not. I think what we can do now, we can make an ingot cast. I know we have this basin, but this does take a while. This is 4. This will make it 9. And that'll give us, you know, a couple of blocks worth that we can get started with. So just get those running. And I basically have to wait for all those to come out, and then we basically throw it in here, get our ingots, and then we can get started with the end of today's video, and that is getting the constellation papers. Okay, we're getting somewhere, guys. All right, guys, before it turns daylight, I'm doing a few more crafts to get this parchment paper. I think that is about it. I think, well, I can do 1 more. And good. Right before it becomes daylight, I can go ahead and nab these guys. It looks so weird with the shaders. It's, when you see stuff like this, it's because the mod has its own shaders. And it's just interfering with them. Basically all it's doing. Doesn't really affect that much. Ooh. As you can see, I put my Necronomicon back in there to make sure it's fully charged, because we are about to be using it. Oh man, I hate hearing that sound because I know something bad just happened. But anyways, I am getting my blocks. So now I can go ahead and pound these guys out. Go ahead and get my hammers. Drop that in there. And there's my ingots. And then of course this is going to slowly propagate, and we'll have that and be ready to go. Let me see. We got a little bit of time. I'm going to go ahead and grab this one as well. And I think that's going to be just about as many as we can make for today's episode. Really could have just placed that by hand. Alright, so let's go over here. I know it's nighttime. It's going to be fun. But the sun's coming up. It is looking good. It doesn't look like this caused any damage. It just like, it sent another lightning strike down, which is okay. Good, good. Okay. So let's see. Okay, this guy is maximal charged. It's ready to go. Ready to do some of this stuff. Okay. I know that up top here, I need to actually grab my aquamarine. So let me do that. There we go. And I think that's all we need, right? We need our parchment, aquamarine, and this, right? To be able to get our first constellation paper. Yes. Crystals. Okay, we're good. And then I also might want my Astral Sorcery book. I'm actually probably going to want that. Where did I put it? That is the question. It's not in here. There it is. Because our Astral Sorcery book is actually have spots where we can put our constellation papers, which is very nice. If you shift click while holding it, shift right click, it'll actually open up an inventory in this book, and you can place your papers there. Okay, so I think we're ready to go. Let's go ahead and do this. So first things first, gold on the sides. Take a look at the constellation paper, we can see that. And then aquamarine in all the corners. Rock crystals on the top. And parchment paper in the middle. And then shift right click with this. And yeah, hopefully you don't get struck down. I love the particle effects on this, though. Yep, I of course got struck. Okay, and then what do we get? Let's see what constellation this is. Ah. Okay, so yeah, it did unlock everything like I thought it would. Avatos is what we got. Sweet. Alright. So this constellation, or Avitus, I think it's Avitus. Yeah, Avitus. I said Avatos. That's a different one. This one is actually really nice, though, because this one gives you plant growth. It'll basically breed your farms for you just by standing next to them. This is some really good stuff once you get into attunement. I actually just used it in the Modern Godlike 3 series, and I used it for the chickens mod, and it was incredible with that mod. So yeah, as I was talking about, you can actually take your book, open it up, and you can throw those constellation papers in there. And now in your book, you have a section called Constellations. And right here, we haven't researched them yet because we haven't found them in the night sky. We will be doing that, though, and that should be pretty fun. I don't think that having shaders affects it. I really don't. I think it's its own thing, so we shouldn't have to worry about it too much. But yeah, that's sweet. So we can actually go ahead and make more of these. And yeah, it shouldn't take too long. Throw in some more gold. As you can see, you don't really need that much parchment paper for this. And remember, 500 PE is what it requires out of here, so keep that in mind. It does drain it. And I don't know if it actually hurts you. I think it causes some really bad effects if you actually break that system. Let's see what this one is. Ah, Vicio. So another one. Pretty nice. And like all of these are just different constellations that you're going to need. And apparently this is the only way you can get them. So you're going to have to do this several times. And yeah, this is pretty cool. We're getting somewhere, guys. I feel super happy. This is really not that difficult. It's just a slow progression. That's all it is. It's not like it's a hard progression. I mean, maybe if you're unfamiliar with these mods, it might be a little bit more difficult. But I mean, if you're a seasoned veteran, like I pretty much am, you should be able to complete a lot of these tasks fairly easy. And what is this one? Ah, this is Decidia. Let's go ahead and take that. And yeah, this is all Astral Sorcery stuff. Like I said, there's plenty of videos out there. Some really good videos. If you guys don't know how this mod works, definitely check out Valen. He's Mischief of Mice. He has a very, very good Let's Play tutorial on how this mod works. So, very, very good tutorial. But yeah, he definitely covers everything, including all the updates. It's been very nice. And it was definitely a helpful tool for me. I also know him personally, so it's pretty nice that, you know, we can all share each other's videos this way. Alright guys, if you enjoyed this episode, please remember to click that subscribe button if you haven't already, and also give this video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome, and as always, thanks for watching. Let's go!